What is up, YouTube? It is the Ville Outdoors here. Today is May 11th of 2022. Now, if you saw my last video, I just wrapped that up about 20 minutes ago, and it got posted prior to this one that you're seeing now. And we did some stock trout fishing this morning at a local stock trout stream of mine. And now we are here at a different stock trout stream, hoping to do the same thing. I am starting off with this Warden's Rooster Tail here, and we got that with our Ugly Stik Elite, the same one we used in the last video, with the Shimano Sedona 2500 and the 4-pound Leland Lures S.O.S trout line. It's about 9 o'clock, almost 9:15 right now, so we're nearing the end of the morning bite, but we're hoping that there's still going to be some action over here at the creek today. If this doesn't work out for trout, we may end up wading the stream quite a bit, and it could possibly turn into a multi-species session depending on how the bite is going. The last creek we were at earlier just got stocked recently, so I was hoping this creek would be the same situation since they're relatively close to another. Oh, I just saw a trout there. But we'll see how the day goes and how the bite is, and we'll just judge how the day is going to go from there. But yeah, hopefully this video is going to go as productive as the last video. We ended up catching 15 plus trout, I would say. Oh, there was one and I missed it. Gosh dang it. Yeah, we ended up catching over 15 trout in our first video that we made earlier today. So hopefully luck is on our side once again, and we have another great outing. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and let's get to catching some fish. There you go, guys. Fish on. First fish of the day here. Let's try not to lose it. I shouldn't say first fish of the day because it's our... We've already caught a lot of fish, but first trout at this spot here. Came on the rooster tail out of the first hole. Be fish, so that is a good sign there. Just a little guy, but we'll take him as a start for this spot here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and release our trout here. My hands are already pretty wet, and he's gonna thrash around a little bit and make it a pain to unhook him. What would I expect? There we go. Rainbow trout gonna go back in the water here. There he goes. So the goal right now is just try and fan cast this rooster tail around each of these holes here and see what we can catch. And whatever doesn't bite on the rooster tail, we'll probably go back over with a trout magnet or something of the sort and see if we can get them to bite on that. I usually like to fish faster stuff first and then go back over it with slower stuff, because some fish, especially trout, can be very picky and selective about how they want to feed and what they want to feed on. So that's why you like to excuse me, use multiple different presentations, maybe multiple different colors, and see how the bite is on each of those. All right, last time there was a fish right back on this corner here, so we're gonna see if he's still back there today. There he is. And he got off. I've only had that one trout at this spot so far, so this one was not stocked recently like I assumed, but I assumed it will be soon, because it usually is around this time, mid to end May. So we'll see if anything else comes up down here. Guys, I got a big old trout here. Big trout. Yes, I got him. I got him, boys. Keep this beast in the net. Oh God. Look at the size of this fish. Is my camera going? Look at the size of him. The hook popped out, but I got him in the net. He's blind in one eye. He's got battle scars all over him, but I got him. This is a huge fish. Absolutely massive. Oh no. He got out of the net, but I have pictures of him to prove that I caught him. That was by far my biggest trout ever. Oh my God. That was absolutely insane. See, there he is. He's surfacing. He's going back over there. I wish I had someone to take a good picture of that thing, but geez, that thing was massive. I was literally casting at that fish for a good solid, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. My hook was in his mouth. The fish spits the hook, and I net him as he spit the hook. Oh, he didn't even fit in the net. He did not fit in the net. I have pictures of him, and I'm gonna put them in this video to show that that fish was in the net. That was wild. That is by far my biggest trout ever. It took a long time to get that. Thankfully, he wasn't fighting too much. I'm thinking he's just old, or she is just old, and probably has been in here a long time. You may have seen the scars on her face. She was blind in one eye, but she just barely got the hook. I was able to hold on long enough to get close into it to net it, because she wasn't fighting too much at all. She was just kind of just using her pure body weight to just drag me closer to her, and I was able to get the net right up behind her. You don't want to net from the head because that's where your line's at, and if your line pops out, then it's game over. Thankfully, I was able to put a net before the hook completely slipped out, but that was absolutely insane. There you go, guys. Just caught another trout here. This one obviously much smaller than our last one. This is a stock trout, but they don't stock this far down, so this one had to be in here a little while. Came on a yellow trout magnet this time. Let's see if he'll smile for the camera. There he is. Nice little rainbow trout there. I got my trout magnet stuck on my jacket. So we're just going to go ahead and release this guy. Our third trout of the day, or of this creek here. The second trout we caught was probably 4 or 5 of those combined. But it's a trout no matter what. I had another bite in here, but he got off before I could even pull him up. On the hunt for another dinosaur. These deep pools way down from the stocking sites are the perfect spot to try and find some holdovers, like that behemoth we caught earlier. Oh, there was another one. I missed him. I don't think he really had it. I just saw him follow it in. But yeah. Guys, another trout here. This one's a brookie. Let's see if I can get him up. Into the net he goes. Gave me a nice little shower while we're at it. and that is fish trout number 4 from this creek. Actually, I'll take a shot of this one since I haven't caught a brookie down at this end before. Now time to let him go. There he is. And now we're just going to let him back in the water from where he came from. So brook trout, rainbow trout, and the brown trout in this video. We got the full trifecta going on. Couldn't ask for much more from any trout fishing day. Caught the biggest trout of my life. Caught 16 plus trout in the first video, which I filmed this morning, which you'll see prior to this one. And now we caught 4 trout this time around, but we caught the biggest trout I've ever seen. Not that I've ever seen, but the biggest one I've ever caught personally. Have I seen bigger trout in person? Yes. But I haven't caught one any bigger than that one I caught there. There's another one. Oh, he's jumping. He's jumping. He did not like that hook. And then he goes, just a little scrawny guy. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a shot and release this guy. Time to release our little rainbow. Oh boy. There he is. Little rainbow trout. Oh, he's ready. Back in the water he goes. Alright. See if we can get any more. Alright guys. I'm making it down towards some of my last holes here before I end the video. I'd never seen trout this far down, but I have seen crappie and some bass over at this end. So we'll see if anything turns up. The way today is going, I wouldn't be surprised if there was still some trout, because I never caught trout this far down up until that last hole where I caught that rainbow and that brook trout there. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was something over here that'd be worth our while. Well, we shall see. Turns out there is a trout down here. Let's see if I can get him in the net though. It's not a bad size one either. There we go. Wasn't sure if there was going to be any trout down here or not, but I was able to get one. That was on a white and gray trout magnet. Back in the water he's going to go. Hey, I'm releasing you. Chill out. Absolutely nailed that. Got him right at the top of the mouth. The line untangled from his body. Oh. And he flopped back in the water. Just trying to give him a nice release, but he just did not cooperate. So that's number 5 or 6. I'm going to say 5. Yeah, let's go with 5. There you guys, another fish on, another trout on, I should say. This one's a nice brook trout if we can get him up. He does not like that. Oh, and he popped out. Gosh dang it. That one hit just about as soon as I had that bait in the water. Let's see if there's another one over there. Here guys, another little trout here. A brookie. This guy's got like a big old gash on his back. We're just gonna go ahead and release this guy. He's had a rough day. Big old piece missing out of his back there. I'm not sure whether someone tried to eat him or not. Well, that's number 6. Alright guys, I think that is going to do it for today. My GoPro battery is just about dead, but just in case it doesn't die, I'm going to make a few more casts while I do the outro. Excellent day today overall. We caught 16 fish this morning, which was in the prior video, and now we caught our biggest trout ever today. I just had another giant trout that I lost because I didn't realize it was on because it hit like right away, which was unexpected. But yeah, we caught that absolute behemoth brown trout, my biggest trout I've ever caught to date, on a little trout magnet. Hook slipped out as I was netting the fish. It started swimming away, but I just had the net around its tail enough where I could scoop him up, and I started freaking out. We were able to get a picture and the fish flopped out of the net. I'm not sure if you guys got a good view or not, so like I said, I was going to throw that picture in there for you guys to see how big this thing was, because it did not fit in my net. It was definitely an undersized net for that type of fish. So yeah, that was absolutely insane. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing me freak out over that fish. I know I definitely enjoyed it. Trout magnet was the key player today. The first fish came on the rooster tail in the very beginning of the video, but after that every fish came on various trout magnet colors. Black and red is what produced that behemoth, and then I got 2 on the macaroni orange or yellow trout magnet, whatever you want to call it, and then I caught 1 on this kind of like white and gray trout magnet so far. If I catch another one, it'll be placed before this outro, but I just don't want my GoPro battery to die before I film the outro. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button for this video, and I will see you guys on the next episode of the Ville Outdoors. You guys all have a great week and enjoy some sunshine. Adios.